Reporting live inside Kenan Stadium, I'm Ross Martin with Inside Carolina alongside Greg Barnes of Inside Carolina. We're here after Tuesday's practice, and really they had a bye week after missing the game against UCF. And this was kind of a chance to turn the page and get some rest and relaxation. Greg, what are your kind of takeaways about where this team is right now heading into a Pittsburgh game this Saturday?
Yeah, well, I think, all players and all coaches, when you have a bad loss like they did at ECU, you want to get back out there quickly and kind of get it out of your mouth. Obviously, they were not able to do that, so they took the positive angle of let's take a few days off, let's focus on the most important things, which is family, in a situation when you've got a storm like Florence. And now that they're back, Anthony Ratliff-Williams, Nick Polino, they all said everybody came back with good energy. Everybody's refocused, recentered, and they know that going into Pitt, their goal is to win the Coastal Division. They're 0-0 right now in the ACC, even though they're 0-2 in non-conference play. And so I think confidence-wise, they're in a good spot. We know that's probably a little fragile at this point in time, so they need to put a good performance on Saturday. But I think they're saying all the right things, and they seem to be pretty upbeat.
Yeah, they have plenty of seniors and guys who kind of been in this situation before. Nathan Elliott said it's a 9-game season now. They're approaching it to win the next game, all of the typical kind of coach speak there. And Elliott was interesting. You asked him about accuracy. It's kind of been an issue for him. He's making the right decisions, but his accuracy has been an issue. What did you kind of take away from that discussion?
Well, in talking with quarterbacks that have played here over the years, all of them will tell you that the primary issue with accuracy is footwork. And if you watch the games closely this year, there's been a number of times when Nathan hasn't been able to take a normal step through and make those solid passes, and he doesn't have the arm strength to be able to throw a ball off his back foot. Marquise Williams could do that. Accuracy was an issue early in his career, but once he kind of ironed that out and became very good, that's what Elliott has to do. The good thing for UNC is that Chris Kapilvik said that in terms of the decision-making process, which is a big deal for this offense, Nathan's clicking at probably 90%. And there's a few they wanted to back in the ECU game, but he felt like he did pretty good in that regard, and that's helped confidence-wise for Nathan. Nathan said that, and so I think he understands what he needs to do accuracy-wise. That's got to improve. It's been an issue for him dating back to last year, and if he can make that step, then all of a sudden this offense is going to function a lot better. We have to see it happen first, though, to have a lot of faith in what he's going to be able to do for this offense.
And it all goes back to consistency. Coach Cap said they've played 2 good halves of offense and 2 bad halves of offense. That's going to be what we look for this weekend against Pittsburgh. General takeaways where this team is right now, heading into a pivotal game. If they lose this, it could get ugly in terms of the season, but it's a game they can win at home opener.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of saying games are must-wins. Yeah. But yeah, if you look at the schedule, if North Carolina loses this game on Saturday, you fall to 0-3 with games at Miami and against Virginia Tech coming up. That's brutal. So North Carolina needs a good start. They need to kind of start fresh. Pitt's not some great team. We knew coming into this year, the large majority of these games were going to be toss-ups. Yes, they lost the game in ECU that all of us had penciled in as a victory. But that doesn't change the fact that this is still a game where North Carolina matches up talent-wise. They have to execute a whole heck of a lot better. If they can do that and get off on a kind of a good foot in the ACC play, maybe things can change because now they've got all these guys coming back from suspension. Lose this game, and we've seen it get pretty ugly on social media and on the message boards. That'll only spiral out of control even more.
We'll find out on Saturday, 12:20 in Kenan Stadium, UNC versus Pittsburgh. For Greg Barnes, I'm Ross Martin.